Thank you for tuning in to Prettyboy Talk, where I talk, you listen, and the perspective is always changing. Whew. Welcome to Prettyboy Talk, where I talk, you listen, and the perspective is always changing. Let's get into the tea. Let's do it. So, have you ever been put in a situation where you felt as though she throwing shade and you ain't clock it? We talking about value today. We're talking about value, knowing your self-worth, knowing who you are as a person, knowing what is this. I'm priceless at the end of the day. I don't know what your price is. I'm priceless. And a lot of you guys tend to be doormats and allow people to walk all over you, do whatever they choose to do with you. And you tend to just allow it within friendships, workplace, jobs, all type of situations. Why? Ask yourself, why do I have to continue to stand for this? Even the government. The American citizens have no idea the value that they have and the power. And we sit up here as people individually and don't even have value as people in our own life. We don't even know what we're valued at. All we know is that we value that to go to work and be American slaves. So at the end of the day, it's like, what are we gonna do as people in our personal lives? That's what we're looking at today on Pretty Boy Talk. Are you gonna continue being a doormat? So let's say we're in a situation where we are in a relationship and we feel as though we have what, you guys? What should we have on our own? Standards. We should have our own standards, our own bulletins, our own outline of what what am I willing to accept and what am I not willing to accept? What is what are the things that I know that is a non-negotiable for this situation? Because a lot of you guys don't have standards. And I could say I have had my moments where the standards have not been high. Okay? Because in that time of my life, I'm like, I don't feel like that it's justified to have what I want to have. And I also feel as though a lot of us lose sight of the plot. Like, we just get to start doing side quests, and it's like, no way. No way. So at the end of the day, you guys, I really want us to start looking at valuing ourselves and really start putting ourselves on the forefront, knowing our standards. What are my morals? A lot of people lose track of themselves by serving other people. Why am I sitting up literally allowing somebody to take away from me? And if you're one of those people that are takers and you use people to your advantage and you manipulate, you're wrong too. You're a menace to society, 30 years, lifetime in jail. Because at the end of the day, it's like, no way we're allowing this. And you need to be a lifetime in jail for allowing people to walk all over you. Why are you allowing your friends and your friend group to literally walk all over you? Sick. I always hated seeing that where it's like that one friend in that friend group and it's just like, play. No respect. You allowing this? Oh, they're talking. I had friends that knew. Why are you allowing your friends to sit up and be disgusting and talk about you going back being messy within your relationship, going back doing things, even probably talking to your boyfriend? And you still being friends with the girl. She going talking to your ex and all this, and you still being friends with the girl. She disrespects you day in, day out, and you still friends with the girl or guy. For my guys that are listening, your homeboy literally going and being with everybody that you have been with, and you still there. Your homeboy literally doing everything that you said you wanted to go do. He doing it, following up behind you, doing it before you do it. Literally stealing everything that you're doing. Literally taking your whole identity. Y'all are literally allowing people to take your whole identity either from you or copy it because you don't even know your value or your power. You don't even have value. You don't even know your value. You don't have it. You don't even know your price. What am I said to? I'm priceless. What are you said to? A dollar? A dime? A penny? Because it's getting real embarrassing. And it's like in this day and age and in this culture, we are idolizing stupidity and being dumb. When you know like a situation is no longer for you, you tend to stay and look stupid. Why? Why do that? That's dumb. Then you sit up and listen to yourself talk. We all have. Girl chat, guy talk. We sit up and listen to ourselves talk and know we sound just plumb stupid dumb. No change. But that's okay. I'm just gonna keep being plumb stupid and dumb. Excuse me? Not this year. We won't be plumb stupid and dumb. The minute something come out my mouth, oh yeah, you're right. That sounds stupid. Now what am I gonna do? What are the actions that I need to take, and what is the result? I don't know, you guys. It's getting crazy out here. It's like we have to value ourselves as people first. Like losing the plot, losing everything that we everything that makes us who we are, and losing that behind other people is just sick. I hate seeing it. I hate people get in a relationship and just completely lose sight of who they are as a person, and they literally become that entire relationship. Hate it. Once I get the feeling like that, I'm ready to move. I like having my own identity and being who I am as a person within any situation, friendship, whatever the case may be. And if there's no room for me to be, um, if there's no room for me to be who I am as a person, that means this room is just too small. Literally, there's no other way. I don't fit in the room. I don't fit in. You're right. It's too small. I'm not supposed to be in here. It's a small room, literally, nothing here. They don't even have value themselves. So at the end of the day, it's like I'm ready to really get into that mode where it's like I know my value is priceless, so why not walk in it? Whether it be a job too. When I walk into the job, I know the job is going to be mine. Just wait, you guys, because updates will be had. All right. So at the end of the day, you guys, what the whole goal is for us to be doing this year in 2026 is realizing in a situation where we realize that this is not what I need to be in, this is not something I need to be a part of or participate in, we need to dismiss ourselves almost effectively immediately. Like, if we know this job is not for us and we know that this job is putting us in a place of taking away our peace and it's not bringing value to my life or serving me besides putting bills on the table, and every day I go in, I'm ready to literally cry and take myself out of here, I no longer want to stay at this place. These people are no longer valuing me. They disrespect me on a day in, day out. These people are, it's a hostile work environment. Like when I worked at Texas Roadhouse, it was a very hostile work environment. They did not value me. And when the situation arose to where I had to show them that because you don't value me, I will show you exactly just what this place means to me. And that is exactly what I did. And that's what you have to do. I will show you exactly what you can mean to me. You can lose that. These people can lose value as well. They don't have any themselves. And then you don't have any chasing behind other people, chasing behind a man, female, male relationship, whatever the case may be. Why are you doing that? Chasing for what? I don't chase, I attract. And when you really hone in on your value, then you can attract what it is that your value is. And your value is never gonna just, I'm priceless, but I'm gonna start getting up more and more up. Maybe it's gonna get to being ancient. I mean, I'm always gonna keep going. That priceless, it's always gonna keep going because the value is never ending. Man, I say ancient anyway, but it's never ending. I'm always gonna be value. I'm always gonna be of value as long as I look at myself and know that I walk in my standards, my morals, and how I want to be valued as a person. There's things that we have to work on as people that I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, we're all building. This is not a picture perfect podcast. This is the Prettyboy Talk where I talk, you listen, and the perspective is always changing because we're always going to be growing. We're always going to be doing different things as people and maneuvering and making our way up to better things. And this message is not only for me, but for you, because I have to listen to this as well and listen to myself and say, you know what? You got to take this word that you're giving that's on your mind, on your heart, and how I look at other individuals and other people and see situations versus not be judging, but also taking my situations and use it to make it relatable. We all just be out here looking stupid, or a lot of us do. Oh, I'm happy. No, you're not. Oh, I love this. No, you're not. Why not get to a place where you can be honest about it? Why not want to work to that place where you can actually be honest about where you're at in life and the position that you're in? You want to too busy want to say things that appeal to what you think other people would like, and that's not the case. And we got to get out that mindset. We have our own value. We got to have our own confidence, comfortability. We have to be able to be at a place where we're comfortable with ourselves and we know who we are as people. That's my all around goal. Confidence, comfortability. Last episode, now we're getting to value because at the end of the day, with that confidence and comfortability, why would you let somebody come in and humble you and then start over from the top? When you know your value, can't nobody come in and help you because it will be people that continuously try to come in and help you. I don't know why people. tend to think that that will ever be the situation with me. It won't be, and that shouldn't be the case for you guys. You being humble should never happen. So let's revisit some things. Because at the end of the day, it's like, why are you chasing? We don't chase, we attract. And then when we get to a place of chasing, it's time to slow down. You might want to just start walking. And when you walk and realize I need to turn around, then you'll start to look behind you and things are following you right where you need to be. It's time to look at things differently, you guys. It's time to be mindful 2026. It's time to really find value in ourselves, really get our standards, our morals, how we view ourselves up to par. We need to think of ourselves as upper echelon, high society. I am all this, I am all that. Not because I just say it, but because I walk in it. I do it. I move like that. But you guys, let's no longer continue being doormats. Let's no longer continue doing things that are not going to continue to serve us. Let's do things that serve us. And also let's continue to move and walk in our purpose, in which we know it shall be in. Within walking in our purpose, we know that it involves other people. So let's not be in a place where we are involved with other people and we tend to lose track because this is not where I'm supposed to be. I actually ended up in this place. Find where you are supposed to be, follow God, do what you need to do, listen to your creator, listen to whom you listen to, follow whom that voice is, do what it is that you need to do in life to get on that path that is fit for you to bring you to where you need to be. Because we have no idea where we might go, how things might go, and how it might see fit. But I'd rather be on the right track than the wrong. I'd rather be following the right thing and doing what it is that's for me than getting off track and setting myself back years behind. I'd rather be around the right friends than setting myself around friends that value me and missing out on the people that could come my way. Sometimes you have to shed to bring in new. Sometimes you have to let go and new things will come. So when you look at and value yourself, when you set that value in that tone, everything else will elevate and everything else will come to how it needs to be. But thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Pretty Boy Talk. I hope this message resonates with you. I hope you take it. And I hope we no longer continue being doormats and continue being in situations that don't serve us. Thank you guys. See you on the next episode.